Good morning and welcome back to my channel, or good afternoon, I guess, if you're watching this in the evening. Today is my first day of doing weekly vlogs, and that's my goal at least, is to do weekly vlogs of what we're doing on the house. So this weekend was really focusing on unpacking things, filming the empty house tour, picking paint colors, all that kind of stuff, getting stuff that we needed for the house, moving around light fixtures and that kind of stuff. There was issue with the fan in our bedroom, so we wanted all of those to match upstairs, so we took the one that was in the living room, put it in there. And now we got a new ceiling fan for our living room, which Ian will be installing, but we also got some other stuff. So we went to Lowe's twice yesterday, as one does, and I picked up a few things. I picked up a wall patch repair kit because I've got some spackling to do. I got a new shovel, like trowel, to help me get all the weeds out of the front yard when we get to that. And then I got a new water hose and water hose nozzle. So that's what I grabbed there. I also went ahead and did some boring things. I painted stripes on the wall in the primary bedroom that I hate. And I wanted to take down the shelves that were in the living room and reuse those in Ian's office. So I took those down, but the wall, and I sanded it because there were some issues on it, and the wall looks rough, so I'm gonna have to paint that. I gotta putty some spots and paint it. I'm looking at it right now and it's pretty bad. So the goal today is to meet our contractor. He's coming to start working on the deck that needs some TLC. Get at least one coat on our primary bedroom. I'm painting the whole room, Urbane Bronze. Where's my paint swatch? I used this on the old house outside. It's this dark Moody color from Sherwin-Williams, and it's kind of a chameleon color. I've never painted a room this dark. I'm not 100% sold that I'm gonna love it, but I wanna try it. I found some inspo pictures, and I'll insert them here, of rooms on Pinterest and online that I loved. And I just wanna go with something different. Like, I've always been drawn to those Moody rooms, but never committed because I do like light, open, airy spaces. So I wanna get a coat of paint on that today. So that's kind of our primary focus, is the primary room. Our movers, I don't know when they'll be here. They are traveling cross country and they had to pick up a couple more loads. So the things that we're prioritizing are painting in there, because quite frankly, once furniture's in there, that's it. Like, there's not really an easy way to do it. Same thing in the living room. I kind of want to paint it different than this beige color since it needs more paint. However, that is like a week's worth of painting, and I cannot be in the middle of painting something and have the mover show up. It's a good enough color, but I am gonna have to paint the wall that the shelves are on, pretty much at least the top half of it, all the way in the living room. So anyway, there's just a lot to do, and I know there's a lot to do, but I'm gonna take my time on it. Instead of rushing through things, I am gonna really focus on really just taking my time, doing things the way I want to, curating it. I've got a plan in my head, but you know, sometimes they don't execute the way you want them to. So anyway, that is a long way to say all the things that I'm doing. I don't think it's gonna show up on here, what I need to do. I think the camera kind of blows it out. But I got a little pin here as my assistant, and we're just gonna start spackling this, guys. Super crumbly. Like, I don't know that I would buy this again, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the mess that it's made is way worse than the normal DAP stuff. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see all that on the floor? Look at it. just like crumbled everywhere. So I gotta get that up before Penny eats it, but it's all through there. Anyway, I got the wall patch. It took about 10 minutes. The task always seems more daunting than it actually is. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up and then we're gonna start painting in the primary bedroom. Yay! Okay, so you can see these stripes that I've just got to cover up. I'm in my painting clothes. I've got to take the, what do you call them? The outlet covers off, and then I'm gonna start cutting in. It's gonna be quite a bit of cutting in. This room has so much cutting in to do. So I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse, and we're just gonna do that for a little bit. Sound good? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna start over here, and we're just gonna get after it, man. Because quite frankly, there ain't nothing to it but to do it, right, Pen? Hi guys, it's the next day. I painted that wall and forgot to film it. And also, it's drying now. Went to Sherwin-Williams and they said that they could only do eggshell, or excuse me, satin, no eggshell. So it didn't match, the sheen didn't match, so I had to go back and paint this entire flippin' wall. Luckily it's the same color. Had to guess on the color because the previous owners didn't leave the paint color. So that was fun. Luckily I guessed right. So anyway, I have a new ceiling fan for in here. The one that was in the primary bedroom, it was not working and we tried everything we possibly could to get it to work and it just didn't happen. So I think something's burnt out in the motor or it's got the wrong code. I don't really know. But either way, it didn't work. So we went to Lowe's and we got this guy, which is very similar. So the bedrooms upstairs will have the exact same ceiling fan and the one downstairs will have something comparable, but nobody's gonna be able to tell the difference, honestly. So Ian will be over here in the next couple of hours. So I thought I could at least get this out, read the instruction manual, see what we can do. And because it's pouring down rain and I'm not gonna work in the yard when it's pouring down rain. Just not gonna do it. It's rain dripping. This dog, y'all, she loves to play in the sprinklers. I'll insert in the rain. I'll insert some picture or some video of her. We were trying to get the sprinklers to work yesterday. Some of them do, some of them don't. We're not entirely sure what's going on with them. But anyway, we were doing that and she was like whack-a-mole trying to get a hold of, trying to like grab the water and stuff. So there they go. Look at her. Penny. Penny. Ah! No. She's just like such a water dog. Anyway, so we got these fan blades It can be gray or white. We're gonna do white because who likes gray these days? Not I. And then let's just try to figure this out. I could probably put this up, y'all, but honestly, I feel like Ian is better at it than I am. So we'll let him do it. I don't know that there's much that I can really do till Ian gets here. So I pulled it out, at least the box. So there's that. Right, Ben? Okay, so the next step to getting our bedroom ready for the movers is installing a closet system. And as you can see, it came in 4 boxes. So Ian and I are gonna try to figure out how to put this together in the next couple of days so that when all of our stuff gets here, we can actually hang it up. So wish us luck. So we totally forgot that there was a system already in here. So we gotta deconstruct that before we can actually start working on installing this one. So, okay, new day, same problem, but we have new tools. We have a Sawzall, and I think that's gonna help us get through it, and a crowbar. So, we're gonna try to demo this and get this back as quickly as possible so we can only pay half a day's rental fee instead of the full one. So, let's do it. Okay guys, we got them all out. I need to sand and patch a couple spots. Like, let me show you. There's where these nails were going in crooked. They're gonna patch that. And then Sweet Ian put his crowbar through the wall. So other than that, it's pretty easy. I mean, just had to have the right tools. Pretty impressed with ourselves because that only took, I don't know, 30 minutes? 30 minutes to demo that, so awesome. Now we're just waiting on the other 5 out of 4 boxes because we got the delivery yesterday and realized we were missing half the parts. So that's supposed to come today, but we'll see if it actually shows up. But we wanted to get this prepped and ready to go so that we can install that, because also what got delayed is our furniture. It's not gonna be here till Monday now. So then that means we have 2 days. We have Sunday, today, and tomorrow to get it installed. But if we don't have the pieces, we can't install it. But at least it's prepped and ready to go, which is half the battle. So anyway, gotta return the Sawzall. Only needed it for like 10 minutes, which we weren't 100% sure. So anyway, now to clean up our mess. Okay, now I have to sand the spots that were pretty rough. So I'm just using some sandpaper that I have, and then using the same wall repair stuff that I did in the living room. I don't love this stuff. I probably wouldn't recommend it, but that's what I have and I'm gonna use it. So anyway, I'm gonna sand first. I'm using 220 grit, which probably also isn't the best, but that's what I got. So that's what we're using. Name of the game, am I right? So just gonna rough it up. It doesn't have to be perfect since it's in a closet, but do want it to be better than just how it currently is, so. the closet system comes in 9 boxes, not 4. We had to wait about a week to get the rest of the boxes, and they finally came, and yesterday Ian and I worked on all of the weird, awkward measurements to get this rail system screwed in and attached to studs. So we are back at it today, and these directions are a little weird and take a lot of forethought, so I'm just gonna put you guys on a time lapse because this is really not a DIY, this is just what we're doing. So, cool? Cool. Okay guys, we got all of these put up, all the verticals, all the horizontal shelves are in, we built all the drawers. We're hungry, so we're gonna go get some dinner and come back tomorrow and try to finish this up. We have to go get a drill bit, and we also need to get our scissors and work through some of that stuff. So, but while I have you, let me show you the fan Ian put in. It looks really good. Oh, and I can show you some other things too that we got. Okay, so this is the fan Ian installed. Pretty straightforward and simple. It looks a lot like the other fans we have in here. So, I'm really glad that that's in there. We also got these chairs off of Facebook Marketplace. They're to go with the dining room, and I think they'll match pretty closely to the ones we already have, but not entirely sure. But got these. I was looking for chairs. I really wanted a new set, but it was just outside of our budget, and I was looking for a new set of 2 chairs to fit in our living or in our dining room, and they were the same price as getting 4 new chairs. So I found these off Facebook Marketplace for $100. Pretty happy with them. Like I said, they're not exactly the same exact fabric, but I think they'll be really close and they'll work. So anyway, I think it was a good find. So I'm gonna stop this vlog here. The movers are supposed to come tomorrow. I will let you in on that saga, and as soon as it's completed, it has been beyond. I know my friends and family are probably tired of hearing me complain about it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one next week. Bye.